Hey, I'm Jazz.
I'm BRITT.
NYCWAO. Let's talk about
Outlander.
I know y'all surprised we're talking about Outlander. Listen, we started watching Outlander when it first came on.
Mm-hmm.
Back when Power came on. Love Outlander. Love Jamie.
Yeah. Jamie's a sweet boy.
Who thinks Jamie's
Jamie's
gorgeous?
a sweet lad.
Who thinks Jamie is gorgeous?
He's a sweet young boy.
That red hair and that body. Give me
That
body.
body.
Give me
Ginger
body. And Jamie is gorgeous, y'all. Y'all tripping. That face. If you Google him and like see any of his like I guess old his headshots and stuff, that dude is very, 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 very attractive. The love scenes in Outlander are like Stars is doing it though. You gotta give it to him. We need to do a video just talking about Stars and the love scenes that they have on their shows, Power and for Outlander. But anywho, we're doing the episode. What was the episode? The whole witch situation. Child, that was crazy.
That joint was super crazy.
I was on the edge of my seat. Like, what
I
the
was like,
hell?
First of all, how dare they in prison?
Claire, right? Well, her beautiful hair. I know y'all love Claire.
But just because her man done left, well, both of them.
Well, y'all know what it was all about. First of all, Gillis, I think that was her name, but she, I liked her. I liked her a lot. She was so spunky.
Pretty.
But come to find out, she was from 1968.
Bruh. She was passing the Dutchie on the left-hand side, turned around, woke up in Scotland, and you know what I'm saying?
Dancing in the damn trees and the grass and the woods.
Because that's what she was doing in the 60s.
Exactly.
And Woodstock.
So she was pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side.
That's what she was doing.
You know that's what they did on the 60s, and they was dropping
acid. And she
acid.
came back and she was like,
she was
confused. Exactly, she was confused for a second.
No, that's
Georgia.
Yeah, but I mean, she was on some like obviously she was of that Scottish ancestry, and she was like she's here to change things. I mean, that's the only thing that I would think. Also, if I got taken back to the past, I would think, I must be here to do something. First of all, though, I'm not trying to get taken back to nothing. My Jesus would never choose me for nothing like that because I'm chocolate, okay, and I don't need to be chosen to go back nowhere past the what.
Yo, we should need to do the graphic joint like that lady when she said, hell yeah, gee, you need to get ready.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Get the bell.
In the blink of an eye.
Gone.
Fast in this.
I'm not trying to be gone, girl, back to anywhere past the 80s.
Yeah, I'm good.
We're chocolate.
Even the 80s is like...
Yeah, 80s is touch and go. As long as you stay in New York.
With all the drugs and everything.
I don't have time for that. HIV became rampant.
Yeah,
I don't have time for that. I love being who I am in the year 2000 plus. We good. 90s was great. You know what I'm saying? Bad Boy was serious. You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing. The F-word was going down. Nobody's trying to go back in the past. I can't go back. They would kill me. I'm going. With my mouth, I'm going. And I would have to join the Black Panthers.
Yeah, you might as well.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, first of all,
y'all need a receptionist?
It would be a whole different story. I'm going to be in the house and I'm burning every house down if it's back in slavery. They're going to put me in the house. They're never going to know this, but I'm going to burn every house down. They're going to be like, I don't know how that happened. You know what I mean? But I ain't got time for that. Poor Gaylis, whatever. I'm not pronouncing her name right. Gaylis. I felt so bad for her. When Claire, but first of all, the letter that Claire got from that clown ass, what is that girl's name? The stinking chick who
what's her name?
She was feeling some type of way because she jealous. First of all, when she exposed herself to Jamie, she was tripping. He's a married man, so what you doing? It's a wrap. He did play himself. He probably should have sent you a letter and said, you know what, this is what has taken place.
What happened was he forgot about you. He forgot.
I ain't even think about it like that.
That's what happened.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened. But he's wrong for that because, like she said, I waited for you. But the thing is, that's what you chicks out there.
But that's why you're still young and you can go ahead and promise yourself to somebody else.
She didn't have to become evil.
This daggone chick 15 years old, like Miss. Brother.
I know, right? You know she's 12.
Exactly, brother. You can go find you another dude.
She was tripping. She put that daggone ill witch under Claire's bed before. But that was dirty.
That's a fight on my block. Claire should do more than just slap her.
Exactly. Claire go running off to Gayla's house. And she's warning her. And she's like, what are you talking about, Claire? I love...
Because Gayla's is like, I'm smashing Doo-Doo Fraser.
Yes!
wife has died. I don't know why. My husband died.
I know why.
Exactly.
You know, and that joint was crazy though. I felt like that joint had me
But
so.
when she saw the daggone sheriff, what's the sheriff's name from Nottingham? Yeah. Daggone the bear from Robin Hood.
But that was
sheriff them came to collect the taxes and take you behind in jail.
That was really messed up. I felt so because like I know. Well, I don't know if anyone's read about the history of the witch trials and stuff, and we from New York, so that
was in the curriculum.
That's sad. That joint is sad. Like it's really sad because a lot of people was just getting killed just because somebody's stupid, or like that girl, she's jealous. Or just I figured out how to make a candle. I'm a witch? What you talking about? No, this is science. They're like, this is progression.
Sorcery.
Or this is progression. Nah, it's sorcery. What? The hell are you talking about?
No, the chick at the trial talking about her halfling child and how Claire
the changeling.
Yeah, not halfling.
That was crazy.
And it's like, so that's not witchcraft, that she believes in fairies and thinks that the fairies is gonna change her malnutrition kid out because her husband ain't have enough money to put enough food and potatoes in her belly.
Yeah, because my thing is, where were the potatoes? I love me a potato. People be trying to talk some trap, but I love me a potato. Like, get man, please. Like, what's going on?
Because you didn't eat enough potatoes and Brussels sprouts. Your baby was little, and so you put him in a tree in the freezing cold, naked.
Yeah, because make no mistakes. When your baby is little, it's because you didn't eat enough.
But I'm pretty sure that this happened before. I'm pretty sure that someone else did this, and the babies always end up dead.
But they believe that it's the changeling that was dead. That was what was crazy. But this is
you murdered your kid.
The folklore, yeah. When you could have just fed that baby, like what the hell? Like that was just insane. But you're right though. It's like, how is she? You're calling her a witch, but yet you're not calling what you believe, this folklore that you believe, witchcraft. Like
that has nothing to do
one
with
thing it doesn't make any sense. But when homie came up there and was like, yo, I saw her fly up in the sky on a broomstick and all this other stuff, and it was like,
They would have had somebody walk by and did that joint.
Can I tell you the whole time who was watching this joint and saying, where the hell is Jamie? Because I was sitting there the whole time like, can he please bring his red-haired ass through here and pull them swords out?
He brings his freckled ass on.
Slicing, dicing his mother. I was so stressed out. I was stressed the whole episode, and Claire, I just love her because that's a woman of the 21st century.
And she can't shut her mouth.
She can't shut her mouth.
But Claire was getting on my nerves. She's talking about, it wasn't an actual potion.
Yeah.
Damn, like come on.
Why are you agreeing? You should have been like, I never did this. They're lying. That's what she should have did. But it's because she refuses to even. Because it's
so preposterous.
It's idiotic.
Inconceivable.
More Princess Bride. She knew that it was ridiculous and she just couldn't like sign on with it. She, and I understand that. I get it.
But it's like, you know where you at and you just chose to stay.
That is true. That is true.
So you need
that
to
is true.
Remember and act
that
like
is
you
true.
know.
That is true. I mean, so it's like, well, she didn't just choose then. She chose later on to stay. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it was still crazy. Like I felt so bad. And then, I mean, what I was thinking about is Shorty's pregnant and they're throwing them in this hole. It's cold.
Them. They don't have food.
They threw them bread and threw it on the floor in the dirt.
And the rats. She said there was rats in there.
I couldn't take it. And I mean, you gotta really think about it. Like this is. That's the way women, women with this warped idea of feminism, like that's being a whore and a slut and sleeping with any man and sleeping with some man you just met doesn't make you a feminist. That makes you a slut. Stop trying to put the two together. So it's like, you got to be careful because you don't want this type of thing to happen again. The way these fools was treating these women was crazy. That was crazy. I mean, we've come so far. God is good. We need a woman president so that, can really seal the deal that y'all mofos will not be able to just drag me through no streets with no rope tied to my wrist talking about I'm a witch. Your mother's a witch. How about that? What you talking about? Because that's what you should have said. She should have been like, his mother's a witch too. And they'd have been like, what? How you know? She told me. I would have accused everyone.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, well, she was working with me. She was working with me.
He's a witch. He's a witch. Cause
they're all witches. Nah, but the episode was really good. It really had me on pins and needles.
Every episode of Outlander to me is good.
There's never a bad episode of Outlander, and that's real talk. But we'll just say it. Episode 3 was it episode 3 or 4?
I think it might have been 4.
No, it's episode 3. It's episode 3. With the witch thing, it was episode 3. Episode 3 was Turn Up Worthy. Definitely. Turn Up Worthy character for me.
My Turn Up Worthy was Gayless, because even though she was on that other ish when she was in the woods doing her demonic stuff, like, I don't know what she was, I don't know if she was token or what, but when she was like, oh, and stacked over her dress, I was like, that's pretty extra, but she was trying to cause a distraction for Claire and Jamie to get out of there, because Jamie was like, the first one who steps forward is the first man that's gonna be on the ground picking his teeth up off the floor.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh, this is the seed of the devil.
No, she was on. Yeah, she had to get them eyes on her.
Yeah.
And she showed them the mark of the smallpox.
The
the smallpox mark, when she showed them that and said, this is the mark of the devil. And I was like,
come on now, because I got mad marks of the devil right now.
You would have been gone, girl.
Child.
Gone, girl.
And I got moles and stuff. Like, come on.
I ain't got the time. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Who comes out with nothing? Everyone has a birthmark. I mean, what they trying? I don't understand.
I don't know. That was crazy. But she was like, this is the mark of the devil. She was like, I'm pregnant with his baby. Strips. I was like, wait a minute. Damn.
You know what it made me think of? The chick, the whore from Cry Baby. Cry Baby, I'm pregnant with you. I'm carrying this child. Yeah. She had a little baby doll.
That baby doll. Yeah, she was tripping. But I was just like, dang, man. They was like, get that and cover her. Get her. But first of all, before that even happened, when they started whipping Claire's ass.
Yeah. I was like, bruh. That 1920
First of all, he said
1920 skin on her back does not deserve
but
that.
He said whip her and scalp her. I was like,
what's
oh my
Jesus. Just put a bullet in my head.
But I'm up here, I was so caught up. I was like, Lord, no. Like, I'm up here, I'm praying for this fictitious character. Like, Lord, bring Jamie, bring him. Father. Like, this doesn't make any sense. And the lawyer dude was doing everything he could for her.
The lawyer dude got arrested, though, just so everybody knows.
That gun out was like, hold up. Because he was like,
he's a rider. He's a rider, though.
That was crazy.
But, just so everyone knows, nobody bailed him out, though.
What happened to him?
We didn't get any information on him.
That was crazy. But
he didn't like us right now.
Because he said one
the
of
weekend done passed. He's in prison now. He's not in county no more.
I know, right? Because
he's not in county.
Can't get locked up on Friday. But that joint was crazy when because he was like, one of you gonna have to, hang. One's gonna have to burn, and they was like.
But it's like if it was a hanging, that would be better. Burning, I'm like, we need to discuss.
That would be better. No, it wouldn't be better.
Burning, you're not gonna die automatically. You're gonna be in pain.
No, but back in the day, they didn't do the they was doing the short ropes. If they did the long drop. You feel me?
I mean,
the neck would break.
Your neck would break and you die.
But that didn't start happening until.
I'm sorry, suffocating to me is better than burning alive.
I mean, both is
First of all, you're gonna smell yourself and get hungry.
What the hell is she talking about?
Smell like chicken.
He just was like, yo, I'm so black that when I'm burning alive,
I'm gonna smell
I'm
like
gonna smell chicken.
I know.
Get out my face.
No, we gonna get with this. Y'all got some hot sauce.
Mashed potatoes. But that joint is crazy though. I mean, no way is good to go because who wants to die? That joint sucks.
So burning, they was not dying right away. Ouch.
Yeah, that's type horrible. But she was pregnant, y'all. I couldn't take it. I was like, oh my God, she's pregnant. You know how hungry she was? Listen, man, that thing was stressing me out. And when they pulled her off of that thing and they started beating her with that whip thing they had, and he said scalp her.
Piece of cowhide.
When he said scalp her, I was like, excuse me? And then that stupid heifer are gonna come up to Claire and tell me, I'm gonna dance on your ashes.
You're going to hell.
Boy, she going to hell so fast. She going to hell so fast for real. She might be in a NASCAR, Jeff Gordon, or whatever that NASCAR driver they is. They gonna get Dale Earnhardt for what's his name, the one who passed away. They gonna get him from heaven to drive her to hell, and he gonna drop her off at the door, and he going back. I pray he's in heaven. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he is, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, but she had to go to hell. She's horrible. That's a horrible little thing. But her mother
not
was
over
nice.
Some dude, though.
Over some penis
not over some
that you never even had.
No.
Bruh, she's like, I'm saving
somebody who forgot about you.
But that's what it is. She's mad at Jamie. And you want to take it, and that's what women do.
That's why you can't be dealing with these immature hoes, man. For real, it's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. People get hurt when dudes mess with immature hoes. People get hurt.
True. But I mean, at the end of the day, he was the one who
I'm pretty sure when homeboy was like, the British are coming, I'm pretty sure an immature hoe has something to do with it. Some chick put it in dude's head, in a homeboy head over yonder. Like, nah, don't let them do what they want to do over in America. That's your land. That's your people. Yeah. They're supposed to abide your laws.
Yeah, that's why I got real ignorant real quick. Don't listen to them. They ain't nobody.
Please. You wear the wig. You got the juice now. You got the juice now.
You wear that white powder wig. But but the thing is, it was crazy. Like, I just was so stressed out. But when Jamie came, when he came in and he stopped at the top of the thing, he went. Yeah. He was like,
his back is exposed. Get out.
They ripped her dress.
No, and that's already enough for me. Like, I would have passed out from that. Oh my god,
like,
what?
Right? And she was, I was like, yo, they better get their hands off of Claire. And when Jamie pulled out them swords, he was like, get off of her.
And she's talking about, I'm a healer. That's the wrong words, Claire.
Yeah, she didn't use the right words. She couldn't. I bet she can't say doctor. I guess I don't know. They'd have been like, excuse me.
I'm a scientist. Witchcraft.
Yeah, all of it is witchcraft.
Plead the fifth. She was
supposed to.
She said 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel.
She was supposed to say they lying on me. These are lies. They're the ones who's performing witchcraft on me. You know, but she was just like, this is bullshit. She was done. She couldn't believe it. But when Jamie came and pulled out them swords and was like, yo, I swear to God, I took a vow to protect this woman with my life. And he wants to step forward. First man forward, first man down. I was like,
that thing was hot. I was like, get down or lay down. Oh.
That's what he said. Get down or lay down. And then Gillis was like, hey. And it was
but when Jamie was like, come on now, tell me the truth. I done seen that same mark on Gillis on your arm.
What's going on?
Are you a witch? It's cool if you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just need to know.
Yeah. And I like Jamie. I love Jamie so much.
In fact, if I was a witch, I would never flirt with the devil.
No, we don't play with him.
You know what I'm saying? But I would want my dude to be like, okay, but like, okay, at least I know. You know what I'm saying?
People always accuse us of being witches. Yeah, we preachers kids. But then they say we witches because our grandmother is French Creole. And
because we tell, like, if you tell someone like, yo, don't do this because I see you being in the hospital on Wednesday. Yeah. And they in the hospital on Wednesday. No, you do this. No, I didn't.
No, what we're giving you is prophecy. That's prophecy in Jesus' name. I'm not about to play with Satan. The devil is a liar because he's so under my feet.
Not directly under my feet either. Like,
no, he way down. Earth's crust under my feet. Bye. But
he over there in California where they ain't got no water.
See, that's not funny. What's wrong with you? Our brother's in California. Get off of us.
Making some water for them kids. Yeah, Mikey, you know you got mad kids.
Yeah, my brother is about to have 5 kids, man.
Making some water for them daggone kids.
Crazy. You're really ignorant. Y'all excuse her. God, really? But nah. I felt some type of way when they was carrying Gillis out of there, and part of me wanted to see what was going to happen to her, even though it's like, why did they have to tell us, right? We know what happened.
She got burned.
I just was so concerned. I was so concerned for her.
She didn't make it out.
And when Jamie was like, we got to go. But dude was going to be stressed. When he finds out, because he was like, I love her.
Ava, remember that scene that Dugu did? That was the last episode, though. Yeah. That whole scene about him crying and being drunk about his wife.
Yeah, and it was like... But see, what I don't understand,
maybe he was a little bit, but...
But at the same time, I'm like, if you love Gillis, why didn't he take her with him? He knew that she wasn't protected.
They stupid. And if I was there, I would have been trooping right behind Jamie. I'm sorry. I don't have to stay here. What?
Well, the Lord said...
That's why I couldn't be here back then. Because I would have been a witch quick. Like, you don't have no authority over me.
But I would have dared the mother effort to try to burn me.
Almighty.
Because I'd be like, if I'm a witch, go ahead and burn me if you want to. I swear on everything. Famine will ravage your land. Exactly. Everything will burn.
Right by me,
every child born will be born with a hoof on their forehead. I would go crazy. Like, you're not gonna, they would be like, get her out of here.
Yeah, you better exile me, homie. I'm good with that.
That was crazy. But my turn, who's turn-up-worthy character for you? You said Gayless?
Yeah.
Turn-up-worthy character for me was Jamie. When he came storming in there with them swords.
You know what? I have not, also the lawyer. I don't know his name.
Nah, the lawyer was boss up.
Because he came in there busting guns. And he was like, there's two things in the world, guns and butt.
But the turn-up-worthy scene, I thought it was gorgeous and beautiful. It's not when Jamie took her to the racks, because she told him the whole story and he believed her.
Yeah.
And it was like, he was
like,
it
would have been a lot more simple if he was just a witch.
Yeah, and of course, before she thought they was going to his keep, and he, of course, gave her a little finger action, made her feel good. The love scenes on Outlander.
He was like, I want to see your face, baby.
And she was like, yeah. He was like, He was like, hey, let me see that face, girl. And she was like, all of that. And it was like, yeah. But he took her to the stones. All this time we thinking he's taking her home. Yeah. And he was like, you got to go back to your time. He was so sad.
It was sad. And then he grabbed her. He was like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have did that. I wasn't ready.
Yeah, because she was not ready. And she was about to put her hands on them things. But when she came back, that was the turn-up-worthy scene for me. And that tear that came down his face.
Yeah.
Oh,
I see tear.
Jamie. I was like,
loves her. She loves him.
Indeed, though. He was like, it was beautiful. She was like, get up, soldier. And he was like, my baby. Claire. Yeah, I love Outlander. Who loves Outlander? Let us know. Give us some feedback.
At first, I wasn't sold on the song, but I've gotten the theme song.
The theme song, I like it. I think it's
like
great.
it now. At first, I was like,
I love it. I think it's great. I love everything about Outlander, and that's the truth. I really can't stand his uncle though. Whatever, Larry.
Nah, I'm not ready to see Jack Black again. I really don't want to see him. Jack Randall.
He stresses the hell out of me. He's not.
His teardrops on his face. I see those his lines. I see those as teardrops, like Lil Wayne or something. He got teardrops, man. He's so gangster. He putting super work. He got filled teardrops, empty unfilled teardrops all down his face.
He putting them in the dirt. Put in work. Put him in the dirt. That dude right there, like, he started the ASAP crew.
Stop. He's the founder.
He's the founder of the ASAP crew. Wu-Tang Clan. All that. He was like, what you talking about? Like, he's CJ
from Grove Street.
And he also
on San Andreas.
But he also, what y'all also don't know is he started the Black Panthers. That dude militant. He's too much. He's too much. I'm sorry. No, that drink just tickled my stomach. My stomach
and he was down with Nation of Islam too.
Yeah, like I don't know. Jack, we joking, y'all. We're not serious about all of this that we're saying. But nah,
it's a historical fact, yo. He's out of the Nation of Islam.
No, but I don't like Jack Randall. I think he's a really horrible person, especially the way he bare Claire's ass like that. I don't get it. Like, why were these men so horrible?
They're trifling.
Oh, yeah. And that's why we gotta be. We still have to be those outspoken, opinionated women. That's why New York chick with an opinion. That's our joint. Because if we stop having opinions, these men will go back to that. And we can't have that. Because I'll be killing dudes every day. Like, don't.
Right in the jugular.
Like, what? They was tripping.
I know that my uncle Jackie Chan, he would never.
Somebody.
That's my uncle. I grew up with him. My uncle Jackie Chan. He wouldn't. I don't think he would ever, get like that, because he has such a nice soul. He has a very good soul. So I'll be like, Uncle Jackie, I need you to give me some moves. You know what I'm saying?
Please, y'all. Jackie Chan is not anybody's uncle over here.
Jackie, that's my Uncle Jackie.
Anyway, y'all. So, my turn-up-worthy character was Jamie. She said hers was Gayless. Turn-up-worthy scene I told y'all was when Claire came back. You agree?
No, my turn-up-worthy scene was when the homie started busting guns. Gayless pulled off her dress. Claire was getting beat. Jamie came in. That whole thing. It was so much.
Both of them were good. Best line for me was when he was like, "It would have been a lot easier if you was a witch." I was like, dang.
No, yeah, he was like, "You're my wife, so I believe anything you say to me."
Yeah, and when he
that's
said,
wonderful.
No, but when
I
he
need
said,
someone to say that to me.
That's what my husband always said. And when he said first man forward, first man down, I was like, go ahead, Jamie.
That sounds like something out of a 70s movie, right?
Listen, because that's how it is supposed to be. That is exactly how it's supposed to be.
Punks jump up to get knocked down.
You beat down. All right? For real. But yeah, so that I really enjoy. I love Outlander. If y'all love Outlander, let us know what your favorite scene was and all of that.
If you love Outlander, let me get a woo woo.
Like, Outlander is boss. I love it. And I just love you. I like Jamie and Claire. I hope that they get together in real life. I don't know if the actors are married or not, but I think they would have beautiful children. Don't y'all agree? She has that beautiful curly, like that loose curly hair. He has the curly hair, the red hair. The baby will probably have a mixture of brown and red hair. Oh my God.
Well, sometimes with ginger, it's like a 50-50 chance. Like either they're not ginger or they're a full-blown ginger.
All I know is he's beautiful. And so is she. And I think that they would have gorgeous kids. He's really nice looking, y'all. Who agrees? I'm Jazz.
If you agree that Jamie's nice looking, say ow, ow.
Ow. Ow. Let's give a Jamie. Ow. Child Jamie. Anyway, I'm Jazz.
I'm BRITT.
NYCWAO.
She says...